Down one more to go. That's the message from a group of women activists who've targeted men behaving badly in the Tennessee legislature.
They say if lawmakers come back into special session to elect a new House Speaker, they want Republicans to expel another one of their own who's accused of sexual assault. News Channel 5 Chief Investigative Reporter Phil Williams followed them to Capitol Hill. Phil.
We're all coming together to say enough is enough. Enough is enough in the state legislature.
On Tennessee's Capitol Hill, where the bravery of men is forever memorialized in bronze, the contributions of women seemingly forgotten, one group is trying to make their own history.
But this campaign has been spearheaded by the most fierce women I have ever met, the most fierce rural women, survivors of sexual abuse.
A day after embattled House Speaker Glenn Cassida announced plans to resign, the women of Enough is Enough returned to the halls of power, hoping this time to find the powerful now willing to listen. Their mission declared from a billboard just south of downtown, calling for Tennessee Republicans to finish the job and expel Representative David Byrd.
I wished I had a do-over.
In their arsenal, a recording where the Waynesboro Republican apologized to one of the three women who have accused him of sexually molesting them 30 years ago when they played on his high school basketball team.
There was obviously a culture of sexism and racism in the state house, and just removing one person doesn't ensure that that culture is eradicated completely.
Their first visit, one of the Republicans who could become the next Speaker of the House, Speaker Pro Tem Bill Dunn of Knoxville.
And the reality is, it is a good old boys club. It really is. And
Representative Gloria Johnson knows the struggle well. While Cassida stood with Byrd, appointing him to chair an education subcommittee and suggesting his accusers were liars, Johnson stood with the protesters. Then during the debate over the Republicans' fetal heartbeat bill, the Knoxville Democrat tried to propose an amendment to allow abortion in the case of rape and incest. Cassida left her standing for the entire debate, refusing to even recognize her.
he said it was retaliation for me being involved with those protesters.
And your reaction?
It was shock.
Unlike the situation with the governor, where the protesters engaged in a sit-in just to get him to meet with them, Dunn welcomed the activists inside. And when the meeting was over,
Here they are.
Hi.
These women felt something had changed.
I think one of the first things that Representative Dunn said was that he believes the women, that he's listened to the partial recording, and that he doesn't see a way how you cannot believe them after listening to that.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
It was the first time that I have actually felt listened to by a male within the state legislature. So, wow.
They say as Republicans try to find a replacement for Cassida, they'll try to meet with every single candidate who wants to be Speaker. And if the House comes back into special session, they'll also target Byrd.
We remain steadfast that if there is a special session that David Byrd is expelled, we remain steadfast in that request and demand.
And that, they say, is a battle worth fighting.
I think these women have made a difference. I think they will continue to make a difference.
Now, Representative Dunn declined to do an on-camera interview today, but he did tell me by phone that he believes, quote, serious conversation and thought needs to be put into the best approach going forward, not ruling anything out. Meanwhile, the other battle is the battle over Cassida's position as Republicans try to figure out how to move forward without him as Speaker.